Hello and welcome back for our final episode here today with my co-host Sonia Pedowick.
Hello.
How you doing? Yes, we're continuing our conversation regarding cybercrimes with Equifax, man. It's really crazy. So we're going to continue this conversation with it and talk about what businesses need to do and the whole scam. Another story about Equifax is the executives.
Yes.
3 executives who understood that last month in August, they sold $1.8 million of Equifax stock within the organization. Now, the breach happened between May and July 30th. In August, they sell stock. Looks very suspicious, right?
100%.
Yes. The executives are saying that they have no clue about it, and they weren't aware of any. That's not a reason why they sold their stock. Well, investigations are happening.
Right.
New York attorney generals are starting to do an investigation, as well as other attorney generals around the country, including here in the state of Nevada. Our attorney general also is doing an investigation to protect the interest of the residents here of the state of Nevada with Equifax. Isn't it crazy?
So it's interesting. I don't know if they ever talk about this information, but the breach happened between May. So was it a big chunk of information at one time, or was it siphoned over time? Is that information out there yet, or is that what they're
thinking it started mid-May. Because again, that even sounds worse too, because you're right, you're saying that you saw the attack happen May 15th and 16th happened, you say, oh, they're hacking us. What can we do? Nothing. It's like a flood.
Right.
And you're trying to close the flood?
Yeah.
Or did you see them and you stopped them on the 29th? Or did the hackers leave on the 29th?
Yes. And unbeknownst to you for the whole time.
Right. And what happened on the 30th? You looked at it and said, okay, hackers are gone? Come on. They just something.
And do you remember anything? I should have researched more before the show for Target. Was that over a period of time too, or was that one foul swoop? Do you remember?
That was over a period of time. And that happened during Black Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a Black Friday thing that happened with Target. But they were warned also. FireEye was one of the companies, a cybersecurity company, had warned them about that, that there were vulnerabilities, set off all alarms. And they were like, false alarm, let's turn this off. It's no big deal. And when it happened, so this is the thing too, when it happened, now companies are going, oh shoot.
Yeah.
They didn't use the word shoot.
Yeah.
What should we do now? Yeah. How's it going to affect our reputation in the business community, our stock value?
Oh.
So they halted telling the public until they created a whole marketing scheme, got their lawyers involved.
Right.
And how could they
spin it?
Spin it, that's a term. How could they spin this, to the public? All of this is policy. Do you know that? All those things, folks, are policy. In other words, you have a policy called, just in case S happens to us, this is our policy. We're going to spin it. We're going to do this. Contact this advertising agency. All it has to be laid out.
Right.
Because if it's not, then companies panic.
Yeah.
And they do things, half-assed.
Yeah.
Trying to get stuff out.
Make it worse.
Right. To make it worse.
But to your point on the executives, I mean, that's pretty egregious, and I don't doubt that if that was their intent, that they will be caught to do that. But then it'll be interesting to see the price they pay for it, if anything at all.
Right. We get a slap on the hand.
Yeah.
Or should it be more criminal?
But how does it make 143 people whole, ultimately?
Right, correct. Yes. How do 143 million people become whole? Folks, you won't be whole again. That's the part of it. Doesn't matter what money they give you. If you got a check, folks, $20,000 for everybody out there that got this hack,
matter.
I could almost guarantee you, if everyone got a check for $20,000, a hacker will hack into your account and take it from you.
Right. Because they
because they have your information now,
absolutely.
right?
But that goes to the whole point of the whole system.
Right.
The whole FICA system.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Yes.
So, what do you think about this whole new way of getting rid of Social Security number? Getting rid of it. No more Social Security number anymore. There's talk about that now because of this. This is going to last just not for a week, folks. This is going to be years.
Yeah.
So what other type of numbers that we should use? In fact, let me put it out there to our audience too. If you think of some cool ways of protecting our numbers, send me an email at info@macjacksonjr.com or find me on Twitter and send me a tweet on that. I'm really curious what you think, a way that we can protect our identities. Should it be the retina of the eye?
Biometrics?
Biometrics? Well, that'd be a problem because everybody that's born has a Social Security number.
Right.
They were issued a number. If you use biometrics, what about people that have eye diseases where their eye can...
Or if you go with fingerprints and they're amputees.
Fingerprints.
But then to your point earlier, the fingerprints were hacked.
Fingerprints were hacked. Those databases were hacked that have fingerprints. So fingerprints can be recreated. Think about that. You got the fingerprint of the person, you have the facial recognition of the person, and you basically have that person.
Right.
And the worst part, folks, which we're talking about the financial part of it here. What about the criminal aspect of it?
Yeah.
Someone commits a crime and uses your identity for that crime.
Yeah.
That's the scarier part.
That is.
Right?
That's definitely...
So...
Not want to fearmonger, but...
Yes.
When you think about, like, could someone place my fingerprint somewhere just to get back at me?
Right. Place your fingerprints
really
back at you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's crazy out there. So what other ways could it be? Let's see. Retina the eye, biometrics, fingerprints. Oh, should we use something more like implanted chips, maybe?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
Think about it. And this is how it could be sold. For your security and protect your information for generations to come.
Yeah.
Install a little implant in your arms. We'll lower your premiums by 50%.
Yeah.
Right? You'll get extra vacation at work. We'll lower your tax rate. People will jump on that opportunity. Matter of fact, I bet you if they come out and say that, we'll pay you $1,000 a month. You let us implant a chip. There'll be thousands of people who will rush to do that. Folks, we cannot do that. We have to force our society, businesses, and government to create a system that protects our personal identifiable information, right?
And it's hard, I think, like I listened to all these reports talking about it, and some lady on the NPR was interviewing someone, and do you think you can guarantee that this won't happen again? Learning what you know, and he was like, we can't because the hackers and technology is moving so fast. We learn how to fix it in this instance and how to patch it and do all the things that we need to do in technology. But technology advance, the hackers advance, then the protections come. It's a very
cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
Cat and mouse game. There are organizations and think tanks that sit around and foresee of what hackers are doing. And on the flip side of that, there are hacker groups that sit around and think, how can we get into this
But it
information?
is a shame that when you see, as a big company like Target, who sought the help of FireEye, and they were warned. And they didn't heed the warning.
Negligence, folks.
That's not right.
Yeah, that's not right. That's negligence. And look what happened to them. Target, when that happened, the CFO, the CEO, the CIO, all of them fired, right? And they were fines. But they're back because they're back in business.
Yeah.
Is it because they're too big to
Target's
fail?
awesome.
Yeah. Are they too big to fail? But you know what's really interesting about Target? And we'll talk about Target here a little bit. You go there, you figure, okay, I'm not using my credit card because it got hacked. I'm going to pay in cash.
Yeah.
So you pull out 20s to pay for your merchandise. They'll take your 20 and scan it through a machine like you are a counterfeiter.
Yeah.
It's like, are you kidding me?
Right.
And then they're going to give me back change. It's like, well, where's my scan?
Yeah,
How do I know that you're not trying to give me back counterfeit money?
It's not fair.
I hate when restaurants do that, right? Look at your dollar bills and stuff like, hey, this stuff could be fake. Well, yeah, how do I know you're not giving me a fake stuff?
It is a slippery slope because it does. Our society and technology has gone so much towards data is it's currency.
Yeah, information is currency. Man.
I mean, we live in Las Vegas where data drives the strip.
That's
where
right,
are they going to
really
eat?
does.
When are they going to come back? If they come back, are they going to go to the spa? Are they going to see a show? It's all data, and we love it as consumers.
Absolutely.
But now we're super vulnerable, and now we've just shown that most of us are exposed. So, are people going to pull back and not provide that information as much, or is it just going to be business as usual, and we're just going to assume that they're going to fix it?
We never assume, folks. That's the key right there. Sonia's right. They're assuming that the companies, the business, and the government is going to fix it. But individually, you have to be responsible for your data.
Yeah.
I say it all the time, the best defense against a cyber attack, information and knowledge, folks. Education.
Hire my friend Mac.
Yes, and for employees in your organization that need IT employees that are certified, that know what they're doing, Sonia is a person of contact for that temporary person or full-time person in your organization as well.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, too, for being with me here.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's sad to have to come together to talk about stuff like that, but it's important.
Yeah, we're going to talk about our electric cars next time.
Yes, there's so much cool stuff out there.
Yeah, really cool stuff. The good stuff, folks.
Yes.
Yes, less serious, folks. We'll talk about less serious stuff next time. Oh, by the way, we'll be speaking next week at the Switch Innovation Center. So if you're a corporation here in Las Vegas, definitely come to Switch Innovation Center. I will be talking about IoT. They ask us to continue that conversation. IoT, the Internet of Things, and the vulnerabilities of that, as well as we'll throw in some Equifax as well and talk about that vulnerability too at my Lunch and Learn we'll be doing. And that's the Switch Innovation Center. Folks, have a great weekend. Thank you for being part of our show here at Technology View. We will see you next week. Thank you, Sonia.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it's awesome.
All right,
Thank you.
take care, folks. Bye for now.